Well, welcome back to the digital Pandemonium podcast. This is how we're starting off the podcast. Anyway, welcome back. I am Harrison, and I'm here with Andrew, Darren, and the one and only Eddie Fazbear. It's the Eddie Fazbear. So, this is we're all in the same room. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, how's everyone been doing over this last couple of times we've been doing this?
Tired, and I haven't been here, so.
Yeah, Andrew's finally back on here.
Andrew's back. I'm back on.
Yep.
For a while.
I'm back too. I haven't been there for a while either.
We're all back.
We're all back here.
We're all back.
We're all back here. Hold on, let me put this mic closer. There we go. Now it's omnidirectional. Maybe we can. We just hear that. Thump. Editor me is gonna listen to this and be gonna just freaking speds. Just a sonic boom. Guys, look, they're communicating.
Morse code.
It's Morse code. Is this how we get? Yeah, this is Kurt. So yeah,
I need water.
he's gonna go.
Alright, we'll be back.
Anyway, so yeah, we
Go!
So we got the boys together, except for Gabe. Gabe's in New York. Apparently, he had his uncle's getting a lung transplant, but we all know what he's really there for. We will not speak of that
For the moment.
And Zaire couldn't make it, and then Lewis is in Ohio still, being stuck in Ohio. He got kidnapped by all the furries there.
Oh, no. He's been converted.
Oh no, he's been converted. Anyway, so what you guys been doing? Well, we all know Andrew's been
Working Xbox.
working Xbox,
Working in PS5.
PS5. Yeah. Speaking of which,
The animatronic.
the animatronics. Speaking of which, the Game Awards is actually coming out shortly. I was looking at the nominations. I know Spider-Man 2 is going to be one of them, which is a really good game. I've seen playthroughs of it.
Didn't Destiny get best community?
I saw that, and I was like, I saw Destiny was nominated for best community support. I'm like, bullshit.
With all the layoffs? No.
With all the layers and Destiny with the best freaking community. Hot cringe.
Wait, if we're the best, what does that say for most? Ugh.
I don't want to know. What else? I think what was also nominated for best game? I know Spider-Man was one of them. The Resident Evil 4 was also on that, but it's a remake. Also Baldur's Gate 3. Have you heard of that, Andrew?
I've seen it.
I've
I
heard of
haven't
it.
played any of it, but I've seen it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, I heard, basically.
Yeah, pretty much is.
Mm-hmm. And trying to think what was another one. I think Dead Space was on that list, maybe? Or Starfield, one of those.
Probably Starfield, yeah.
Probably-
Starfield.
Yeah.
I have that.
It's a good game. I'm waiting for them to add mods to it.
Yeah.
I was going to give it a shot. It is on Xbox. Well, I thought it was originally for Xbox Series X, but
I have no idea. I just know it's on Xbox.
it's on that. Anyway, yeah, but I remember me and my friend, we were looking at all the nominations and we went to the best community support and we saw Destiny 2 and we just started laughing. I'm like, ha, cringe. Anyway, yeah, so also if you see, we are back at my home because, we had Thanksgiving. How was Thanksgiving, guys?
Pretty good.
It was
Oh,
good. I had good food and good desserts. And it was
We didn't do a
great.
turkey. We did rotisserie chicken.
yeah.
No one wanted to cook the turkey.
You guys got lazy.
We did everything else though. Stuffing, green bean casserole.
Nice.
Crap, I can't remember.
A bunch of other
It
stuff.
just went in my stomach.
Hey, it's food.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the reason why we're here also is because I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie when it came out, and these guys saw it for the first time. So, and we kind of been alluding to the fact that we were going to do a Five Nights at Freddy's episode. Never got around to it until now, and because
Five Nights at Eddie's.
it's Five Nights at Eddie's. Well, hold on, let me correct that. We saw Five Nights at Eddie's. So, Eddie, how does it feel to be a superstar now in a movie?
Feels pretty good.
Do you think this is going to jumpstart your career?
Yeah.
Eddie, it's based on true stories, everybody.
Some true stories.
I totally forgot. I didn't pull up the freaking topics. Hold on.
Wow.
Oh, wait, I can pull it up on my phone. I'm a dumbass. Harrison's small brain. Oh, God, he's spinning a pumpkin.
No.
I thought someone actually farted, and I was like, "Excuse me." You know, when speaking of memes, do we want to talk about the memes that have been going around? Of course, there's the Five Nights at Freddy memes going, but the most one do we want to talk about that? I can't even do. No, not to the.
Oh no.
No.
Everywhere.
You know what's funny? So yeah, for context for this, so after the movie, we were looking at all the memes. Ed went through his phone, and how many times did it pop up again? What was it? 9 times. 9 in a row. Just
Everywhere. Just don't
Just-
forget to check your candy, kids.
it's just a freaking. I don't know why that's becoming a meme. It's just a guy that popped. Where is that?
It's the actor.
I don't
It's
even know
Peter
what
Millar. It's that actor.
Really?
Start.
When did it start? Like,
I
It
think
has
a
to be
few
recent.
weeks ago.
just this is cursed. Anyway, so yeah, we saw the FNAF movie. The fact that we actually finally got a FNAF movie, because that thing was like in 7 years of production when it was announced really early on. I think it was like in 2014 that.
I never remember seeing anything about it.
I don't know, but I know they were saying that they
I was too young.
Yeah, I know they were saying they were trying to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and then now we finally got one by Bloom. The funny thing is, it made a lot of money. Like and it's also so funny that the critics hated it, but the audience loved it.
That's usually how most movies are.
And that's how most movies are.
It wasn't.
The only movies critics actually like are the crap ones.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Alright, we get it, bro. We get it. We get it.
Oh, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. So, we can just jump into the topic and talk about Five Nights at Eddie's. That's because we have guest star Eddie Fazbear here. he's just gonna be. Anyway. Anyway, so the first topic, I guess. How many minutes? So thoughts about the movie. So I guess I'll go first because Gabe usually goes first, and Gabe isn't going to commit another national tragedy. But
Surely not.
so my thoughts about the movie. So I saw this with my room.
Knock it off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Any. This podcast is not going to end.
Right.
This thing's going to go on like last time we were in the room together.
Like 2 hours.
That was so
It's
funny.
always Darren too.
the fact that the last episode when we were all together, it just kept on going. It just kept on going, and it was all the me. What was it? Ed grabbed a barrel of pretzels. You were playing
Do you
tic tac
have those
toe with a
pretzels?
freaking pizza box.
Do you still have those pretzels?
No, I think they're
Because you ate them all.
because you ate them all.
Because you ate them all.
And then you were questioning why Americans are obese, and then you're like, "This is
I
why."
wonder.
Gee, I wonder why Americans
Yeah,
are.
I wonder.
I wonder why Americans are fat. Just downing a barrel of pretzels. Darren almost died by choking on water.
Yeah. Freaking Gabe.
Gabe was going, and then Darren.
Oh no, it was Harrison. Because he was like,
Oh, was
it
it
was
because
like-
the Spider-Man
Yeah.
comment?
yeah.
I said Spider-Man come or something.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Here comes Spider-Man. And then I missed, and then I said Spider-Man come, and Darren just stopped. This podcast is not going to end anyway. So
That's weird.
so I saw this with my roommates when it first came out. So my roommate brought his friends over. He brought his friends over, and then we just started watching it, and he couldn't stop laughing because it was like the FNAF movie. But I really liked it. Like, yes,
I'm sorry.
Breathe.
God.
Breathe.
Darren
That's like
fucking.
Joe.
Anyway, so I saw the movie.
I'm tired, bro.
All right, so, yeah, so when I first saw it, I thought it was pretty good. Like, yes, it was not spectacular. I mean, come on, there's like a lot other better
Yeah.
movies out there, but
I mean, yeah, it kind of just had one location. Like, I mean, yes, that's the point, but I mean, just so it kind of seemed like
yeah. Well, then again, it's Blumhouse. Blumhouse is
Yeah.
known for making movies that are very low budget. Want to, to be fair, this movie like made over its budget, like 3 times over its budget. I mean,
it's pretty good for what the budget they used.
yeah, I mean, I think it was like $2 million, which in the whole grand scheme of things,
That's not a lot for me.
it's not a lot for movie making.
Still a lot though.
Still a lot though. Still costs a fortune because
But how much did they make?
I don't know. Let me look that up real quick.
I did like that the animatronics were like actual suits that they wore.
Yeah, the only one puppet was Foxy, but other than that, everyone else was a suit.
Well, that's
Springtrap suit.
because Foxy's one leg is open.
Yeah, because we have to do. Let me find Five Nights at Freddy's. No, that's the music. What are we looking for?
The,
Box office.
Yeah.
How much funny did the fight? As of November 17th, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has earned $116 million domestically and nearly $222 million worldwide.
Wow.
That's way over its freaking budget.
Yeah, that's like 100 times more than that.
Yeah, the fact that they like for
That's good.
$2 million and then it made like 5 times. Like I don't know how many times, but it made that much. But I pretty liked it. I mean, I was going in knowing that it was probably going to be. I didn't go in thinking it was going to be serious at all.
Yeah.
Don't repeat history, Darren.
It's okay, Darren.
Repeats history again, but
I'm fucking tired, bro. My fault.
I like this version of Darren anyway. So yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good for what it was. So yeah, Eddie Fazbear, what do you think? What are your thoughts about the movie?
I thought they did well. You know, for what its budget is, it was pretty good. I would rate it like a 7 out of 10. Because, I mean,
Yeah, I
Like-
rated it like around that too.
Yeah, they did the animatronics really well.
The animatronics was definitely the star of the shows. Well, duh. I mean, come on, that's what people are going in. It's like the Godzilla
like the
movie.
But see,
hair.
the only one that they really did good with was Springtrap's. I get it that his was just a costume.
Yeah,
They're all costumes, but
Springtrap's was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, just the movement of his was better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I liked how. I just thought it was good how they used the characters as well. Like,
Mhm.
like the animatronics and the characters are really done well.
Yeah, for what they were. I mean, they were
Yeah.
pretty one-dimensional. I mean, Michael Schmidt, which is actually the character you play as in the game, the first game that is.
So for expectations, I got more out of it than I expected.
Yeah.
It's always a good
I
thing.
think a lot of people, including myself, went in with very low expectations.
Yeah, you know. It's
Well, not
easy.
like low. Like I wasn't expecting shit, like a shit movie,
But nothing good.
but
It's-
not like spectacular like stuff like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a shitty movie though.
It's not a shitty movie.
Okay.
Trust me, there's a lot
Decent.
worse. There's a
Like
lot worse.
neutral.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
worse.
it's not good, but it's not terrible. Like there's
What
worse
it
movies
is,
out
it's
there. Mm-hmm. Ed, Ed. I think.
There's two of them.
Hi, Ed. Darren, what you thought? What were your thoughts about the movie?
I thought it was good. I mean, I'm not as far into like the Five Nights at Freddy's lore as
Oh.
everyone else was. So like, for me, like I kind of was like, I don't know. Like, would you say that the movie was like,
Lore accurate?
yeah,
I mean, I did not
Definitely not,
entirely. I mean, it did respect it. I will say it did respect it. It did deviate, but it did respect it, and that's a lot of fans did like the movie.
Yeah, no, if it was lore accurate, he'd be dead on the first night.
oh yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah,
But in terms of like, I can agree with you guys. Like you could tell it was like cheaply made and kind of like
Mhm.
cliche a little bit.
Mhm.
But I mean, for what it was, I mean, you can't really expect too much out of it. But
yeah.
I did enjoy it though.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of plot twists with it,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
with the film.
Whoa.
With the
whoa.
with the phone guy being Springtrap.
Yeah.
That was a little surprising.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Andrew, what were your thoughts about the movie?
Yeah, like a mixture of both Darren and Ed's. It was okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's
But
Yeah,
Matt-
it wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
Matt.
Not again.
not again.
No.
Okay, I just want to specify. Darren is not high.
Because I'm looking, bro. Andrew with the light on it looks like he's literally the color white. That's what I was looking at.
He's white.
Look at
Andrew,
I was ascended.
The light.
Andrew. So yeah, Darren is not high. He's high on life. That's what he is.
Yo, I'm just
He's having a hard time.
I'm just really tired.
He's high on melatonin. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
I'm sleep.
He's high on melatonin. Anyway, so yeah, so wow, we're like kind of flying through this. So yeah, so we all pretty much agree that it's an okay movie. I mean, I did say that on my. I didn't really do like a review, but I would say I would people check it out. I mean, I'm not sure if it's still shown in theaters. I highly doubt it.
They should give Matt Pat a better role.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a waiter.
Oh yeah, the fact that they brought in Matt Pat, that was surprising. I knew Corey Kenshin was going to be in it because the trailers kind of showed it, but Matt Pat was a surprise.
Yeah.
The fact, and then, but it's just a theory.
Game theory.
So, but yeah,
They should have had Markiplier in that movie.
funny enough, Markiplier was supposed to be in the movie.
Shut up.
He was supposed to be the
Yeah.
security guard in the first part, of the movie. However, there were schedule conflicts with the other movie that he's filming, Iron Lung, which is another
They're making a movie of that?
Yeah, they're making a movie of it. Markiplier is like directing it and acting in it. Also, Jacksepticeye is going to be in that movie. So yeah, Iron Lung is a game, right? It's another.
Yeah, so it's pretty much. I forget what happened in the movie. Basically, the moon or something disappeared, if I remember correctly, or maybe not. Anyways, basically, they're on some. I think they're on the moon, and it's like a sea of blood, and they're kind of like in a iron lung. It's not an iron lung, but it's a submarine.
Huh. Interesting. I knew that they did say that they were basing it off of a game,
And
but
the whole point of the submarine is once you're in it, you're kind of stuck in it. You basically navigate blindly through this blood ocean, and there's crap down there because you have like this sonar thing that takes pictures for you, and then you see. So you see like buildings, you see the fish that's down there, bones. Thing follows you too, so that's fun.
Guys, look, it's Eddie Fazbear, and it's the audience can't see this. Man, the audience is real missing out. In the background here, there are being robots. It's Eddie Fazbear and Darren.
Oh, they're at a pit stop.
Deep man. It's like the freaking they're for the audience for the listeners and the viewers. They're fighting off camera. Oh my God. Don't die. That's not healthy. How to stop someone from dying? You say, "Don't die." That's not healthy.
Just live.
Just live. Just breathe.
If you're drowning, breathe.
Heck yeah. Anyway, so what did we like about the movie? So to start off with that, for me, definitely the animatronics. You can definitely tell. I think a lot of the budget went into the animatronics themselves, like
it definitely went into
the scene, the set.
Yeah, with the scene. But in terms of like the animatronics itself, they went a lot into Springtrap.
Yeah,
just because of
how he looked. But yeah, I would say they do look really good. Like the puppeteer was work. I know Springtrap was the best. I mean, come on, that the intro, how he was introduced. It was like literally like a final boss, like just him just appearing and going. And I really like the characters were pretty good. Although Matthew Lillard, as William Afton, definitely stole the show at the ending, especially as Springtrap. And when he was like talking down to Mike, like saying like, "First I kill your brother, now I kill you." Symmetry, my friend. Just starts, The animatronics, I also think how they made the scene, like the pizzeria, really good. How they did that.
This guy.
Oh man, this is. Are you guys still listening to this shit? Yeah. So yeah, I like the animatronics. The scene was good. I do think the characters were pretty good. For what they were.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're nothing like it's not like top tier acting like stuff, and they did have some commendable actors, like what's his name from the Hunger Games? He was
him.
He did decent. As I said, Matthew Lillard as William Afton definitely stole the show. The animatronics were good. I loved the scenery. For a PG-13 horror movie. I think it was creepy, not scary, creepy.
Imagine they could get a higher age rating for it.
Oh, a rated R, Finance and Freddy's movie. The Springtrap scene, the spring lock scene would have been a lot more gorier. Yep. Would be a lot more gore. Just, and I think definitely the kills would definitely
actually show them.
Yeah, I mean. The babysitter's death that one caught me by surprise.
I wasn't expecting to get chopped.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah, just freaking her just get dragged and chomp in half. Man, Eddie, I didn't know you could do that.
Yep.
Actually, now that I think about it, So you know how she got in half, right?
Yeah.
So her front half got eaten, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was she there in the one scene or whatever?
Yeah, you mean I don't know. Maybe Freddy just threw her up.
This stitched her back together.
38 too much.
No. So Eddie, how did that happen? Now that we have Eddie Fazbear, how did you get that for last time? Did you just throw her up?
I had too many kids for lunch.
Just
that one didn't settle too well on my stomach. I decided to throw it up on the ground with the other heads.
But yeah, and also I kind of like this. I know a lot of people like that. I kind of like the fact that they played the animatronics more as kids, like they're
rather than just killing machines.
Yeah, rather than just. I mean, they're literally here just playing with the little girl Abby, and I still love the scene with Bonnie. Just when he puts the fort up, he goes. It just falls down. And then, are you okay?
Really funny.
Bonnie
So if they made the movie longer, they could have added how they died or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Showed Bonnie scarring up.
Bonnie scarring. There's a funny meme. There's a funny image of behind the scenes. I wonder if I have it somewhere. I gotta pull it up. There's a scene where they're talking. The guys are talking to. What is it? I'm trying to find it. It's really freaking funny. I know I sent it, but it was basically there was a Bonnie. Bonnie was looking at Abby, and he was doing this, and people said it looks like Bonnie's telling Abby the wildest story you'd ever know. It's like no, Bonnie's like, and then here I was, and look at this, and then this shit happened, and Bonnie was like. Everyone said in the movie Bonnie looked like he was on drugs. Like he was the one that was kind of on drugs. I mean, I can understand that. Bonnie looked very, especially the part when he's trying to warn Freddy about Mike, just going. I thought he was tweaking out at first, like his circuits were going.
He pretty much was.
I mean, but apparently that was him trying to warn Freddy. But it's just so funny, just him going. And Freddy's just there, just vibing. He's and then Freddy goes, the freaking cat meme of the cat going, Yeah. So yeah, I did like that aspect. Anyway, so Ed, what did you like about the movie?
I like Foxy's role. I don't know. I just really liked him. I thought he was one of the most underrated animatronics because his usage wasn't like Bonnie's or
just used twice.
Yeah.
But in those deaths and then in the scene where the boy goes behind the curtains and then comes out, I thought that was really well done.
I love that transition.
So Foxy and the other animatronics were really well done.
Ooh, who wasn't used that much? Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
He was only in a couple.
He was 2 scenes.
Yeah, just
3, including the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised how vicious they made Cupcake. The fact that because I don't think Cupcake was really much it
didn't really
do anything in games except for Finance at Freddy's 4. That was it.
I haven't played any of the games, so.
I mean, I just watch other people. I mean, I played a couple of the games, but in 4, Cupcake could actually go after you.
No.
But yeah, they made freaking Cupcake violent in this. Freaking chewed a face off, chewed someone, and then started biting Mike's leg. He went. No. Cupcake is that pit bull named Candy when he sees a toddler.
Named Princess.
No, it's the pit bull named Cupcake.
It's the pit bull named Cupcake going after children.
Yeah.
It's so funny how the pit bull memes are also surfacing. Just
Pit bull named Galaxy Star. Pit bull named Princess.
Most deadly creature on the van.
Average pit bull moment when they see a toddler. Yeah, but yeah, Foxy I think was people also said Foxy was probably the most brutal animatronic in this.
Yeah.
I kind of also like the fact that him stalking Abby, the girl, at the ending. like going after during the arcade.
Oh, that was a good part.
Just him going, "I'm gonna get you." He's just like, Any other aspects you liked, or
no,
just Foxy? We got Eddie Fazbear is a Foxy stan now. Okay, so what about you, Darren? What'd you like about the movie?
I like the fact that what I did like about it is the same thing that Harrison was saying about how like the animatronics weren't just out killing people, like they focused on them too, and brought like the kids, and they had like their own kid for their own machine and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was cool, but at the same time, since I wasn't up with like the lore and stuff, it's kind of weird that he was like dreaming and seeing the kids in his like dreams and was like interacting with him, and then woke up and it was like happening in front of him. I didn't like get that part too much.
I mean, I think that was something they added in the movie. I mean,
that's another thing. Like the other kids didn't do shit. It was literally just the Freddy kid.
Except for the one,
the one little blonde kid, doing basically talking. I mean, also, well, except for the Foxy's kid, only for causing violence.
So you know how when they all started running from him,
yeah,
the Bonnie one wouldn't run; he'd fight.
Yeah, and
there was only that one part where all the kids ran and scratched.
Basically the whole lore of it is like, obviously each kid has their own animatronic, but each one of them did something different. For example, Foxy, he ran.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie, he fought back, and the others did different things. Like one of them just cried in the corner or something. I forgot who that was.
I could see that as...
I wasn't crying in the corner, but just saying.
Yeah, just explain. I mean, I can understand, and also with FNAF lore, oh my gosh, that's a rabbit hole to go down. I mean, look at... I know Matt Pat kind of gets scrutiny over his Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
Yeah, but do you see anybody else trying to explain it?
Yeah, I don't really see anyone else. Well, I mean, there's probably other videos out there explaining it, but, Matt Pat's a lot more well-known for that.
Yeah.
I know because I talked to my roommates one of my roommates is a Five Nights at Freddy's, fan, likes and knows the lore about this stuff. He said he's not a big fan of Matt Pat, likes lore things, although he does like his, other things with lore, like Poppy Playtime and stuff like that. Other,
I've heard that.
Yeah, which I do think he has some stuff going for, but it was just also so funny that they got Matt Pat in there. A smaller scene.
He should have had a better role
as a freaking waiter. The fact they also had Sparky the dog on it. So yeah, for context, there was a dog in there, and that is supposed to be, according to him, this was basically the first debunked thing where when players first played the first game, and the back room storage closet, they saw Bonnie's head, but people thought it was a dog, so they nicknamed it Sparky the dog. And then they retcon nope, that's Bonnie's head. But now they implemented in the movie, so now Sparky the dog is canon.
There was also that other animatronic.
Oh yeah, the girl one, the one that they're gonna try to stuff at.
Oh, I think that might have been Baby.
Could have been Baby, but I heard it's also there's a Five Nights at Freddy's novel, and there was a female animatronic that looked exactly like that. From what I've heard, it's actually the movie's more based off the books than the games. It
makes sense.
I mean,
nothing really happens in the game.
I mean, in the games, you're just a security guard just sitting there, just.
Yeah,
which I was surprised they didn't. Yeah, that's why they didn't use the wind-up box, I think, for the game.
Oh
yeah, for that's in Five Nights at Freddy's too. For the puppet.
Yeah.
Which I did hear the puppet may be in a sequel because the puppet has a pretty big role in the lore.
He's one of the kids. He's the
one of the OG kids, in fact, I think. I don't know.
So you know how there's Afton.
Yeah.
Do you know what the other dude's name is?
Uh.
Because there's Afton and somebody else who founded.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know. I know.
Well, the kid of the other dude is, I'm pretty sure, Puppet.
And yeah, and Afton killed the kid. Yeah. So I know. So Puppet has a pretty big role. I think it's female, but I don't know. The lore, the Five Nights at Freddy's lore is.
I think it's Crying Kid, maybe, or maybe that's one of the Freddys. I don't know.
I don't know. You
Dude,
see,
it's so cool, because I never knew that the lore went that deep.
It goes so deep. It's like a freaking iceberg. It's for a game that literally started out as because I remember Scott Cawthon, the creator of the game, was literally started out making kid-friendly Christian games, and he got freaking criticisms that his characters looked like scary animatronic characters, and then do what he said. Why don't I make a game about scary animatronic characters as a joke? And then it freaking turned into this thing. I mean, it has a really big fan base. The lore goes really deep.
Yep.
For what started out as just a game where you're a security guard where animatronics are trying to freaking murder you. Who would have thought? I mean, now we have God knows how many Five Nights at Freddy's games. I know we had the initial 4.
There's the main ones, and there's the spin-off ones.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's World, Security Breach, which is the most recent Five Nights at Freddy's game.
The DLC for that.
That dropped recently, I think.
Just like a month ago.
Like a month ago.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So there's probably only 8 to 10 games.
Yeah, there's probably 8 to 10 games out there. I heard. Do what's also funny? Originally, the Five Nights at Freddy's games were supposed to be only 3, with the first 3, and that was going to stop. But then, success. Of course, they're gonna. If it makes them money, why stop? Yeah. Anyway, Andrew, what'd you like about the movie?
We already know. Springtrap.
Springtrap.
Again, he probably had out of all the animatronic. Again, he's not really an animatronic, but he was the best out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. The most threatening, I would say. Also the best looking.
Oh, yeah. Just the way that he moved.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually kind of funny when he got tased. He's like, ha.
Yeah, he's like, psych. Psych. Well, and then I'm surprised how brutal they actually made the sprain lock scene. The thing that, climbing down, stabbing into his, body. I knew if they had as I said, the R rating, it would have been a lot more gory. It would have gone.
Another thing, I'm pretty sure in terms of not the games, but the lore, I'm pretty sure he's already an animatronic by that point. He's obviously not in the costume. He was at one point in the costume, but
yeah, but all that's left is just. I think if you look at all that's left is the head and a little bit of the body.
That's how most of them are.
And some of the legs, but other than that, he's fully robotic.
I saw a what is it? I wouldn't say analog horror.
Oh,
it was
those found footage VHS,
yeah, like that. So there was one of this person getting turned into an animatronic, and it showed the insides, how the body was completely fused with the electronics inside. Instead of it just wearing a costume, the wiring was going through the spine, the face, everything.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was one complete thing.
Interesting.
So biomechanical.
Honestly, I would So the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was just more of the lore, but I would love to see one where it's more gory and scary.
Yeah. And I'm not sure. They're probably going to still mark
jump scares and people looking over corners and seeing it and just running down the halls at you. I would love to see that.
If you look around the corner, it's not there, but it's actually behind them.
Just get snatched. I mean, as I said, the babysitter death was probably the most horror esque thing. I mean,
but she deserved it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she was kind of stupid going in and just following
It's
the
like,
kid.
oh, hey, these guys haven't come back after, like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Let's go investigate. No, let's not leave or anything.
We were laughing at the old guy, like, screaming and running. Just his high-pitched scream while he's running on the freaking camera. I don't know. I found that funny.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, let's go into a closet instead of out the front door. Or
Oop.
wherever they came in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in the closet, Bonnie.
It goes in the closet with Bonnie. Oh, that has a different innuendo.
Whoa.
I went in a closet with Bonnie.
He's going 6 feet with Bonnie.
19 inches of venom.
Have you seen that
God.
short?
Yes, I have.
I think I said that to you.
Yes, you
That
did.
was so funny.
The fact that he said 19 inches of venom in this. And then there's like memes going around about that scene where he
Mary Jane and
Venom, Mary Jane and Venom.
Oh my god.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah. So now we're going into parts that we disliked about the movie. I'm trying to think things I really didn't like. Oh yeah, one thing I did like, the soundtrack. It actually, I thought it was. I mean, the beginning part, like the intro, like the main menu. That actually went. I love that.
For the credits, they just reused the Living Tombstones one.
Yeah, the living tombstones. I mean, come on, they were.
It's a good one. I have it in my playlist, so.
I knew they had to use it for a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I mean, come on, it's kind of like, don't do it anyway. For things I didn't like, I'm trying to think of what I really. I mean, a lot of it is just I wish it was more gory, like more horror. But I knew it was a PG-13 movie, so I knew it was gonna probably be like.
Screw kids.
Yeah, and a lot of the target is more the younger. For some reason, even though the most of us are probably just most of the OG fans, yeah, who
like our age,
or like our age, we can handle that shit.
Yeah.
We want to see that shit. Come on, show us. I mean, but I think more gore. Like, I would love it to go, as you said, go down more of the horror route.
Yeah.
Like, I know I kind of like the funny parts. I won't like, and I do like the fact they played into the kids. But come on, I mean, it's a horror game. Make it a freaking horror movie. I mean, it's creepy. I will give it the creepy factor to it,
but not the horror factor.
but not the horror factor. Like, it's not scary. It's creepy.
It's not scary.
I mean, but I said I'd give it the creepy factor to it. Anyway, so Ed, what is anything you didn't like?
Yeah, I mean, I wish they went more into like the lore of it, while also making it more gory, like we said, and just like I don't know, just using the animatronics more in a way, kind of.
Yeah,
Like I don't know.
yeah, I can understand that. What about you, Dan? Anything you really didn't like besides what we said?
Oh, kind of like the same thing. Yeah.
Is this basically our old
but-
general consensus? More
but-
gore.
Yeah.
Also, okay, so the analogy that I can explain it that you can understand it. So imagine like you're watching a new Godzilla movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll kind of like they'll kind of tease you with them, like they'll show a tiny little bit here and there, but it's not towards like the end of the movie where you like actually see them. I kind of wish it was more like that in like a scary factor, to where like instead of just like bringing them out
It hypes it up to it.
right away and then kind of like making them look like they're bright and just normal, when in the movies like or in the games it's not like that, and it would just like build it up, and then at the end that's when they all just start like attacking and being like violent.
Or maybe like just have like
Yeah.
They brought them out too like soon.
There's horror versions, or they're called nightmare versions. Have you seen those?
I just like they're more.
they have sharp teeth.
like double
Yeah,
row
yeah,
of
yeah.
teeth. Sharp. They're sharp.
If they would have added that,
That would have been scary. Now, see, the whole point of that one is that's a kid's dream or whatnot, but that would be a cool movie too.
I know.
Yeah, that would be terrifying. Yeah, but I can understand that. I mean, a 2014 Godzilla movie was like that, showing very little of him until the ending. But I can understand that. Maybe even like use like have it like have each animatronic like how it was in the game. Like in the first night only Bonnie and Chica moved, and then the second night Foxy moved, and then by the third night Freddy third or fourth night Freddy is moving.
Third.
Yeah, third. But like hype it up like that. Like Bonnie moves like have the least threatening, quote unquote, like come out and then hype it up to like the more aggressive, like more violent ones, the ones that you can't. Because even in the first game, you couldn't even see Freddy on the security cameras. All you would see is his eyes move. That was it. Like he was very hidden.
Yeah, because the first night in the movie, like everybody did their own thing, and then everybody died on like the first night.
Yeah,
and then it's like you couldn't kind of like
space it out. Like
just kind of.
With the movie, he should have died. To be honest.
Yeah, let's be real. Yeah,
he wasn't checking cameras or whatever else he did.
He was just snapping.
Yeah, and then the dude, right? His first night, he slept the whole night, and it's like. He slept the whole night, the first night, when he's supposed to be checking the cameras.
He did that like 4 of the 5 nights.
Every night. He fell asleep and was like dreaming the whole time. It's like, dude, like that just.
That's a poor job, like performance right there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, I get it. It's the night.
Yeah, but it's an abandoned building. Who's gonna break in?
Yes. All right. I don't know what that was all about, but. Oh no, it's the crying children. They're invading us. Anyway.
Wait, my turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What did you say?
Skip me.
Over.
I thought you were gonna say what you didn't like about the movie.
I had 2 reasons. I can't remember the second one at the moment, but one of the reasons. So the movie was like an hour long, right?
Yeah.
Should have been longer.
I think it's really short.
Yeah.
Like it's under 2 hours.
If they had it longer, they could have put so much more in. The second reason. Is he slept like the entire time?
Yeah, he slept.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he slept like the whole freaking like night.
Yeah, just like yes, action.
Yeah, but yeah, I do think
It was lack of action. Yeah.
lack of action. I mean, even in the games, it is sort of lack of action. But come on.
But it's like at least the animatronics are trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were like trying to kill him, but then in the movie, like they were just like watching everybody move
They
around.
just let him
and
sleep, tuck him in the bed.
I mean, I get it. They kind of were
Like,
chill.
dude.
It's so funny how chill. I was so surprised they went down that route. I mean, I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I was like, I'm glad they did turn on him. Like they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like they wanted Abby. They said they want Abby.
Well, they only went after hers because he said yes to the agreement.
Yeah.
And they didn't care about his second opinion.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, wait, no, don't do it. And they're like, too late. We're going to turn you into one.
Funny.
I do kind of like the double, like they're unpredicted. One time they could be friendly, but other time they're like, yeah, we're going to murder you. But yeah, I can understand that. Anyway, so this is sort of like diving into some of the other aspects of FNAF, which is, have you played the games? I played.
Skip me right now. I have not.
I only have played the first 3 games. Like I've watched people play the other games. Like I've seen Markiplier play them. I've seen Jacksepticeye play them, and every other YouTube out there who does gaming. Come on, every gaming YouTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever.
At one point, I played FNAF. Yeah.
At one point, has played FNAF, whether it be the original, whether it be the new ones. Come on, but I played the first one when that was that was very popular, and then I played the second one, and then I played the third one, and I kind of stopped at it because I was sort of getting burnt out. But I played it on my phone, which is funny. I only played it mobile. I played mobile FNAF. I know, mobile gaming. What a sort of shock. But that was the only thing that I could get because at the time it was only available on I think it was computer at the time. Mobile, and then recently they ported it to consoles.
Yeah, console needs more live games. It's like, but more. I've seen so many good games, right? Only come out for like PC mobile. It's like, why mobile?
Oh no.
Screw them.
I mean, sure, like some other games. I mean, PS has some PlayStation has some really good original games. Xbox is good with multiplayer stuff. That's where they really shine.
Yeah, you guys are good at multiplayer.
Yeah, as I said, but PS is really good with like their games. You're really mad. I mean, that my cat. Anyway, just. You know what would be funny? Because I was talking about my roommate with this. You know, there's sort of a spin-off, like a copy of FNAF called Candy, which is that cat animatronic. Basically, it's a Five Nights at Candy's. It's sort of like a fan game, but that got really popular. Like it's like on the point where it's on par with FNAF. My roommate's like, "What if in the second game, the story is there's a rival like animatronic like entertainment thing. They open up candies, so it's like FNAF versus Candy."
Well, the only spin that like inside of that universe would probably be Sister Location.
Oh yeah, so how would they pull off Sister? That would be interesting, though. I mean, that'd be interesting.
Was Sister Location like one of the number ones, or was it like a in between kind of thing?
It was sort of. I think it was a before because I think that was supposed to explain William Afton. Apparently, I don't know, something like that. I don't know the lore. Again, FNAF lore.
Yeah.
You know what's also funny? Because going to the FNAF games, you know what I would do initially in Minecraft? I would build Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I would do actual builds of it and then play it for myself through that way. That's how I would, because there was a Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's series that was very popular at the time. It was called My Nights at Freddy's. It was it was with Caveman Films and Ant Venom, if you've heard of them. They were Minecraft YouTubers, not like the ones now. God, yikes! They were with Sky Does Minecraft. They were with them for a bit. I mean, they're still kind of going. I mean, the My Nights at Freddy's died a little bit, and then it came back because the FNAF movie became very popular. This movie, but yeah, that was the only times I played FNAF games. So, Ed, have you played any of them?
Yeah, I've played the first and second one on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I haven't followed it since like probably early middle school.
Yeah,
whenever it came out, something like that.
Yeah, it came out
maybe before actually.
I think it came out during like 5th, 6th grade for me at least.
Yeah,
I think that's when
I remember playing it.
I remember playing it on mobile back then. Yeah,
but after like middle school, I don't think I.
Kind of everyone dropped. I mean, I dropped when like the lore got too much. I was like, "What is this?"
I kind of forgot about it. Really, I thought it was just kind of one of those games that you play and then
you stop.
Never hear about it again. But
I mean, the only thing I heard about was the 4th one, and I just kind of fell off. And then Sister Location came out. I'm like, oh, I watched Markiplier play that, and then I was like, huh. And I kind of dropped out, like, again. Like, it was like a little, like, and then boop.
Yeah, it's like PC just for, like, a tiny bit.
Yeah, and then it came sort of back up with, the movie coming out with all this other stuff coming out. I mean, I was interested with Security Breach. I will admit, I was interested with Security Breach. It was cool. Like, it was an interesting twist. I mean...
Instead of playing as an adult, being a security officer, you're a kid.
You're a kid with literally Freddy Fazbear as your ally. That's interesting. Anyway, so have you played any of the games?
No. I played a little bit of like the first one maybe, but that was it. But my brother, he played all of them, I think.
Wow.
So
dedicated.
So he knows more about it than I do, but I only really played the first one, and then the only way that I know about the lore is and all that is like from stuff like this where people are like discussing about it or like on social media, but
I mean, there's like literal like hour-long YouTube videos explaining the FNAF lore.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, I can't believe that's how deep it is. This indie horror game, has this. I mean, it's so funny to see indie horror games like get the popularity boost it does. I think mainly it's because big name YouTubers and stuff playing. I mean, Poppy's Playtime was one of them. Was one of the more
got big pretty quickly.
That got big pretty quick.
That's pretty cool.
Bending the Ink Machine is another one.
That's a good one.
That one got really big, and I know there's some other ones out there. Just Poppy's Playtime and Bending the Ink Machine are other examples, and also FNAF. We all know that. I mean, there's some other other games. I mean, Stray was an indie game, and that got
watch Stray. I did like that.
I did like Stray. I actually want to.
I want a second one of it.
I heard they might do a second one, and now the fact that I might buy it to play it for myself. I know the story already, but I want to experience it for myself. And now that it's on the Xbox instead of PC, I mean, instead of just being on PlayStation, I want to, once it goes on sale or something, because it's only like a 3 to 4 hour long game, really. But I just want to experience it for myself. Yeah, it's just so fun. And then the fact that also Stray also got nominated for Game of the Year last year. I don't think it won. I think what was it? Elden Ring won that.
Makes sense.
But with second place being God of War Ragnarok, which was really good.
That was really good, yeah.
Because you played it.
I played the whole thing.
Yeah.
I completed about 98% of the total game.
Dang.
Which took a while.
I understand.
It's sad.
It is.
Yeah, we don't touch grass.
Yeah.
What's this thing called grass? Never heard of it.
I decided not to
Well, in my
grass
case,
all
I don't
summer.
touch sunlight.
Clearly, your man's freaking. You're literally as pale as the camera. Look at the fucking
He
camera.
lives
You're
in the shadows.
you're pale as a vampire.
Not that pale.
He doesn't live in this show.
Oh yeah, I think it's also the light. Then again, I'm pretty yellow. I'm
I
yellow.
am the shadows.
He's yellow.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so as we kind of alluded to this for this last thing, the fact is, this movie's gonna get sequels, and I mean it's kind of obvious knowing the box office. It made over quadruple the amount that of its budget.
The sequels come out before GTA 6.
We're gonna be in retirement homes when GTA 6 comes out. I mean, they said they're
jump on GTA 6 later.
Yo, bros, you want to hop on GTA 6?
Entirely unrelated, but I'm gonna love it when games get to a point of where it's just like full-on virtual reality. Not kind of like virtual reality like we have now, but like linking our mind to it.
So sort of like...
So our minds are in it, but not our bodies.
So like Matrix-esque thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would be... We'll probably get to that at some point. I mean, come on. We're humanity.
They're working on it.
Damn.
So last time I saw something about that was years ago.
Are you looking up the...
something about like being able to feel stuff inside of games?
2025 would be the next sequel.
2025. Wow. That's pretty fast, with all things considering.
I mean, they're cheap movies, though.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, they're cheap movies. It's made by Blumhouse, whose literal philosophy is make good
but cheap movies.
Yeah, good, it's, good to mediocre. They just try to, not great, but not bad, obviously. And the fact that, the sequels. So the question is, would we watch the sequels? Oh, I definitely would. The movie really piqued my interest. I would watch them.
I won't probably not watch it by myself, but if we do what we did today, yeah.
Oh yeah, if we do group, I mean, come on, it's better, and maybe in theaters, because the fact is, I haven't been to a theater in a while. I mean, the only time
we were in the theater was
the Meg.
Yeah.
That was the last time we were in a theater together. Was when we saw the second Meg movie,
which was good.
That was good. It was good. It was pretty good. I mean, I'm going to be coming home this week, as of this recording, to see Godzilla -1 that comes out in theaters. I'm excited for that. And you know what's so funny? Godzilla fans have been eating good recently. I mean, we're getting the Monarch series that just came out. -1's coming out. And then next year we're getting Godzilla X Kong. the new Empire. We're eating good.
Space Godzilla now.
Yeah, Space Godzilla. So Ed, would you watch the sequels?
I'll watch the sequels if we do. Something like this again.
And you guys are in the same set.
If it's a group thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, how much? I can't really see. How long have we been going?
Almost. Wait.
Are we almost going to
Hold up. Starting now, it's been an hour.
We reached an hour, boys. So let's do some Q&A stuff. I know since now Andrew's here, Andrew and I got some stuff, but what's
shit stacked up probably.
Yeah. Now that Andrew is here, I'm looking at some stuff that we can all answer first. Well, we can do one that we can all answer first. This one's a really funny one. Would you guys do a one-way trip to Mars?
No.
Fuck that.
Do I get games?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I definitely wouldn't, because then in order to take games from Earth to Mars, just the download speed would be
no, and the freaking connection trying to do multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Nah,
You're dead.
Yeah.
Someone if you were given that offer, I'm like, fuck.
That would be cool.
Yes,
But maybe terraform Mars first, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, make I was about to say make Mars more inhabitable. Yeah, maybe, but yeah, fuck that.
Actually develop good space travel.
Good space travel.
And not spend 3 months just going
So,
to a planet that's 2 away, or 1 away, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Andrew and I got 2 Monster Hunter related questions. Funny enough, so someone asked us favorite monster you hunted in Sunbreak.
I mean, most of them are the same as World, except for a few. But...
Yeah, a lot of them. I would say Lunagarin was the one I hunted a lot. Malzeno was a fun fight.
Which Malzeno?
Primordial kicked my ass a lot.
Yeah, actually, funny enough with Primordial, so after I finished fighting Primordial, I wanted to farm him, so I wanted to go do side quests. Turns out I kept doing the expert one.
Oh my...
And I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, the advanced one. Yeah, I did do that. I just waited until, expeditions.
I only realized, 4 times after I had done them. So...
Yeah, I did like Primordial, although I really liked... But Lunagarin was one of my favorite, because that was the one I fought a lot. I also liked Astalos, the electric guy, down, 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 down.
I like him just for his song.
Yeah, his theme slaps. But yeah, I would say that. Geismagorn, the final boss, was really good. And also... the Arc Demon, and then...
I want to see an alternative. How each monster has their
own, subspecies or variant.
I want to see a subspecies and a rare species of him. Obviously, them themselves are rare, but...
Yeah. Also, I did like Amatsu. Amatsu was a good comeback. And also the fact that they got Apex and Ogre to jump into that fight.
Oh, yeah.
That one was shocking. Because there's lore with, Amatsu and Zenogre species having this ancient feud.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. But anyway, to just move this along. So we got questions.
Wait.
Oh, wait, your favorite. Yeah, I thought you said.
Go on.
No, I quite like Zenogres.
Oh, Zenogre's fight in that one.
More specific. Well, I like the default Zenogre, but I also like the...
Apex, is that
one? Apex and the Stygian one.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just because they don't roar. Every 3 seconds.
I mean, they howl, but,
but they don't stun you every time they do.
Yeah.
That's kind of what made me like them. Now I kind of just like them because I like them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a cool monster. I mean, it's a wolf that can control lightning. Come on.
Yeah.
So someone also asked us things that we look forward to for the next Monster Hunter game. And we were... Underwater combat, yeah. I mean, that's been a big thing in the Monster Hunter community, and I would love to see that. I would like aspects of both. I would like the ecology and world building of world.
The actual hunting and ecology, just the world aspect of world, but then the hunting aspect of
Rise to combat, also Palamutes of Rise, also the Palico's usefulness in Rise.
Yeah,
because Palico's got a big buff. In here, I mean, sure, they were powerful in their own right in
but
the
now
world.
They actually do stuff.
Here, the gadgets they have, I do like that. I like aspects of both. I don't want to see Wyvern riding come back. Honestly, I don't want to see that come back.
I was okay with it, but
Wirebug, something.
the wirebugs definitely won't come back only because wirebugs are more of the
Yeah.
species thing in that region.
Yeah.
So actually, to be honest, same with the Palamutes. Palamutes are more of that region.
But I
back.
could see that.
You can see them outside of the region, but
I do think they're going to probably incorporate Palamutes in somehow for the next one. But all right, so I'm looking for ones that we can all answer. Someone also asked us. Let me look here. Well, Darren, you got one. Perks and downsides of living on your own. Someone really was talking to. I mean, you don't live on your own, right?
I don't live on my own now.
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't know where someone got that impression of you, but
because he's broke.
Yeah, you're right.
man's broke. Anyway, someone.
I don't live my own at the moment.
I mean, the only one. Huh?
At the moment, tomorrow you might be on.
Tomorrow I'll
He
be
gets
on
kicked
my
out.
own.
He gets kicked
The moment he
out.
gets home, he gets kicked out.
Boy,
He lives close to me. So.
yep. I am gonna be on my own tomorrow.
I got a place for you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the only person who really lives by themselves, as far as I know, is Lewis. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Ohio.
In Ohio with his girlfriend, but other than that, I'm just looking for one. Oh, this is interesting. Things that people find normal that you find annoying. Like, basically, I think what this question's asking here is, like, basically things that society does normally, but you just can't stand. I'm trying to think of one.
Paying and change.
Pain and change.
I hate that.
Yeah, Andrew works as a cashier at his gas station, and
I hate it. Not hate it. I like it because I just sit around, but hate it because it's night shift.
yeah.
But also like it because I have to deal with people. So it's a love-hate relationship.
But yeah, we were talking about this earlier, pre-podcast, about like Andrew, you were dealing with people paying and change like right after you're dealing with a cashier.
I had somebody pay the other day, and they showed me like, "Oh, can I pay in quarters?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can pay quarters." Then they paid me in quarters and dimes. It's like, why? Most of the time when people do that and they're like, "Yeah, this is this amount," I'm like, "Yep,
Yeah,
sounds good to me." I'm not counting it.
You know what's also funny? Like, this is something because Allie was talking about this earlier. Don't worry, she's been on the podcast. We can name drop her. But she was talking about like tips or not, like for you specifically. I found that surprising. I did not know this.
Yeah, I kind of get tips, but it's mainly from this one old lady. Yeah, every now and then she kind of gives me some cash for helping her carry her bags to her car. So,
oh, that's nice. But I just find it surprising that like tips are divided. Like, even though like they're probably just for you specifically if you get the tip, but like communism. But
our money.
Our money. Do you guys have anything to add, like something like that?
Well, Darren doesn't. He doesn't have a job.
I do know.
Darren's unemployed.
Not
His
anymore.
job.
Not
is to be
anymore.
unemployed.
You're on a warehouse. You're in a warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's employed.
Yes, finally, dude.
Well,
Things that
you know what's funny?
society do that I couldn't stand doing, and let me see.
Ranch on pizza. I can understand how people can put ranch on pizza. I haven't tried it.
Why?
But
Why do people do that?
It's
My
good.
sister does.
Wait,
yeah, but I've never tried it though.
No,
I don't want to.
But you can like dip it.
Yeah, I know that, but like
That's not bad.
I've never tried it myself, so I don't want to like.
I thought the same thing as you guys. Like, I was like, ranch on pizza. That's actually not bad.
Now the real question is pineapple. Like
No.
Pineapples, yes.
Pineapple's gross.
You actually
I quite like pineapple on pizza, especially if it's like roasted pineapple.
okay? Maybe roasted pineapple I could see, but
But I
like
feel like it just ruins like the eating of pizza. Like, it's not like
I feel I'm sorry. I'm in the boat that some things can be
To be
toppings.
honest, I just like food. So
You eat
whatever
what?
goes.
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, here's something that maybe you two can answer. Someone like said,
Continue that. What we could every time we get Domino's, we get this one pizza, but instead of having like tomato sauce for it, it's barbecue sauce.
Mm.
Really good.
barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue sauce, It's Canadian bacon, I think, or maybe it's ham. It's one of those two. Or maybe both. Yeah, bacon and ham. Something else with it, but it's pretty good.
Not bad.
Anyway, so this is something you two can answer. So someone said this through Spotify instead of DM. Savage Podcast made proper show. This is my question is: do you like the new Travis album, which is Moneybags, Two Phone, Long Willie? Have you guys listened to that, or do you guys even listen to Travis?
Travis
Scott's new album.
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
I haven't.
I listened to a couple. The type of music that he makes isn't my favorite though. Albums like that or more works of art rather than just music. So it's it's one of those albums that you have to sit.
It's kind of like a novel
and listen to and kind of digest everything.
Understand it.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I just like albums where I can just play the album and it's just music. And you can just
just like a vibe. It's just something you don't think about. It's just something you turn on and just turn off your brain, so to speak. Just get sucked into it.
I can't hate on it because it sold 500,000 the first week.
Damn.
So yeah.
Maybe you'd still hate on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give it credit. You can give it credit, but you don't have to say it's your favorite. I mean, trust me,
it's not bad. It's just not my style of music.
Yeah, I was surprised we got this question. I'm I don't think any of us give up the vibe that we would listen to that type of music. I mean,
you mainly just rap or whatever, right?
I used to listen to rap, but not really much anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
You fell off that wagon a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's joke raps I like people who rap and it's a meme, basically. They make meme songs out of rap.
I can listen to rap, but not for a long period of time.
Okay.
Yo, Ed, remember when I used to spend the night at your house back in 2021 or something? And I used to bring my subwoofer over. And,
that was cool.
And it was a THX, a Logitech. It was the two speakers.
Yeah.
I still have it. And then that big box, a subwoofer. And bro, we used to jam out the music all night. And then your dad the next morning would be like, "Whoa, I can tell you guys had some fun last night."
Yeah.
Yo, those were the days though.
That was fun.
Yeah. It would be funny if we all we all contributed and made a song, a rap. That'd be funny. It would be not serious at all. We'd just say the most random bullshit. I'll be down for that though sometime if we figure that out.
That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. The digital pandemonium makes music. Maybe we could do one more and then we could call it a day. Someone asked, "Ooh, this is a good one. Go-to karaoke song."
No, I can skip this one.
No, how about we just say this? So if you're let's just say you're at a bar, you're with your buddies, you got your drinks, and then there's a karaoke, you have to do it.
I would definitely pick early 2010s white girl song.
Honest, I would.
Those are the best to sing. If you're
yeah, I feel for karaoke songs, you got to do songs that are very popular that people can do. For me, I would do "My Way" by Frank Sinatra. My way, doing something like that. I think I could pull it off. I feel songs like Bohemian Rhapsody you should do, or Toto by Africa. Well, I meant Africa by Toto. I mixed the songs Toto by Africa by Toto, but something some songs like that. I feel.
Yeah, I could do one of those.
Yeah. What about you, Darren?
I don't know. I've never done karaoke before.
Well, I know
I probably wouldn't pick anything
too difficult.
Yeah, you said it had to be or
well known.
It can be yeah. Well, I mean, I guess what I'm thinking is trendy, but I mean.
Oh, that was just my opinion with karaoke music, but if you, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you want to pick something that isn't really like popular. But
Fuck
You know what? Fuck you.
Karaoke, sing whatever.
you know what? This is my stage.
I say whatever I damn please.
I don't know. If I was like on the spot though, I don't know. I would have to like pick
You're on the
pick
spot.
a genre first.
Oh yeah.
Something. So Andrew, you
There we go. I just did it.
Yeah, no, I'd probably just pick an easy song. One that I know.
Yeah, like probably like the most popular song that
Five Nights at Freddy's. Just going. Just the whole. Everyone in the bar just stands up like.
You sing the FNAF song, like, after they all become animatronics.
No, I keep going. This is my stage.
All right, so I think we carried this podcast out long enough, and yeah, it was good to have everyone in the same room. So, you guys have anything to say before we wrap this up?
I gotta wake up in 3 hours.
I have to go to sleep and.
Huh?
Oh.
What's this thing called? Sleep?
For what? What time is it? What exactly?
I think it is
For?
11:30.
What's so funny?
I thought it would have been a lot later in the night.
What's so
Huh.
funny?
Don't worry about it.
What's so funny, man?
Don't worry about it.
Enough.
Do you want me to say
Enough
my?
is enough.
Anyway,
Actually, enough is not enough because if enough was enough, then
It
enough
wouldn't be enough.
truly wouldn't be enough.
I'll just say my closing statements before we go into more high-depth thoughts here. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode or this episode, please share it around. Also, download it off of Spotify. Also, follow our Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Discord server. We have that. The code will be in the description. And until then, see you next time. Adios. Bye bye, my friend. We're not.